Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Kung dati nag-usap tayo about simple interest, ngayon naman, compound interest. Without further ado, let's get this lesson started. Compound interest ay parang paulit-ulit lang na simple interest. Usually, ginagamit to kapag more than 1 year na yung span ng loan or ng investment. Ang ginagawa dito, after a certain year or after a certain period, yung maturity value or yung future value, yun yung magiging bagong principal for the next year. So, ibig sabihin, na-accumulate or nadadagdagan yung principal at lumalaki ng lumalaki din yung interest. Kasama yung interest sa original principal at sila yung magsaserve as the new principal for the next period. Still, ito pa rin yung gagamitin natin na formula, pero tulad nga ng sabi ko, for the next period, yung principal dito laging maiiba. Ito ay pwedeng mapalitan ng A or yung maturity value or future value from the previous period. At dito rin, dahil nga medyo mahaba na yung scope ng compound interest, hindi na siya basta isang taon, meron na tayong pag-uusapan na compounding period. Ito yung kung gaano ba kadami nilalagyan ng interest yung principal for a certain year. Pag sinabi nating compounded annually, ibig sabihin every year tsaka nag-take effect yung interest. Kapag naman semi-annually, twice a year, ibig sabihin every 6 months. Kalahati ng taon eh. So, 1 year has 12 months, kalahati nun, tig 6 months. And compounded quarterly, pag sinabing compounded quarterly, ito naman ay every 3 months. Ibig sabihin, 4 times a year. January, February, March, that's the first quarter. April, May, June, that's the second quarter. July, August, September, that's the third quarter. Tapos, October, November, December, yun yung fourth or yung last quarter. Pwede rin compounded monthly, ibig sabihin, every month siya, and compounded daily. Depende kung ano yung nasa ating situation. So to better understand, let's give this example. Suppose you deposited 10,000 in a savings account earning 6% interest compounded annually. So, let's see kung paano yung magiging effect ng compound interest, kung ano ba yung sinasabi kong paulit-ulit lang na simple interest. So, after the first year, using the knowledge that we know about simple interest, kita naman natin na yung 6%, nga pala, kapag hindi sinabi kung ano yung unit ng 6%, kung ito ba ay every year or every month, automatic, i-assume natin na every year yon. Again, let me repeat what I said. Kung hindi nakalagay yung period sa ating rate, automatic that is annually or per annum. So dito, dahil meron tayong 10,000, this is the principal for the first year. Ang rate natin ay 0.06 at ang time natin is of course 1 year. Computing this, we have 600. Ibig sabihin, ito yung magiging interest for the first year. So, kuhanin natin yung future value ng deposit na to. Ibig sabihin, i-add lang natin yung principal at yung interest. That is 10,000 plus 600, that is 10,600. So, at the end of the first year, tuloy lang natin to. Therefore, the future value is 10,600. Pero dahil compounded nga ito annually, ibig sabihin every year nagte-take effect itong 6%. Pagdating natin ng second year, ganun pa din, meron tayong I equals PRT. Pero itong P, hindi na itong 10,000. Our P here is the future value from the previous year, which is 10,600. This is still 0.06 and isang taon natin siya i-compute, 1 pa din. Kasi this is for the second year only. Next, computing these numbers, we will arrive with an interest of 636. Ito, yung interest para lang sa second year. Pero gusto nating malaman kung ano ba yung magiging pera na at the end of the second year. So, kukuhanin ulit natin yung future value niya. Ang principal natin dito is 10,600 plus the interest na 636. Therefore, meron tayong 11,236 pesos. Therefore, the future value after the second year is 11,236 pesos. So kung mapapansin nyo, yung dating interest na 600 for the first year, lumaki pagdating sa second year dahil lumaki din itong ating principal. Dati ang principal niya lang is 10,000, pero dahil nga compounded annually, kung ano yung ating future value from the previous year, yun yung magiging principal ng next year. Same goes kung loan yung pinag-uusapan natin. So, ito naman, compounded quarterly. Pag sinabi nating compounded quarterly, 4 times a year. At dahil 4 times per year ito, yung 12 months, i-divide natin sa 4, that will give us 3 months. So, at the end of the first quarter, again, meron tayong PRT. Ang P natin is 15,000. Ang rate natin is 0.05. Tapos, ang time natin dito, since ang rate ay in terms of year, yung time natin dito, dapat naka-fraction ulit, 3/12. Saan nakuha yung 3? Dito, 3 months per quarter, January, February, March. So, ang kinocompute natin dito, magkano na yung maturity value at the end of March. So, multiplying these numbers, we will arrive with 187.50. Ito yung interest na ma-earn ng pera after 3 months or after the first quarter. So, ang maturity value dito is 1,500 or 15,000 rather, 15,000 plus 187.50. That will give us 15,187.50. Ito ngayon yung magiging pera niya at the end of the first quarter at ito naman yung papasok pagdating ng second quarter. Ibig sabihin, ang mapapalitan lang dito sa ating formula ay yung P, yung principal natin magiging 15,187.50. Ang rate natin ay ganun pa rin, 0.05. Tapos yung time natin, 3/12 pa din. Kasi hindi naman nabago yung haba ng buwan, 3 months pa din for the second quarter. At ang coverage naman nito ay April, May, June. Multiplying these numbers and rounding off their product to the nearest hundreds, we will arrive with 189.84. And adding this to the principal for the second quarter, we have 15,187.50. I-plus natin sa 189.84. We will have 15,377.34. At ito yung ating maturity value for the end of the second quarter. Next, ito naman yung magiging start ng ating principal for the third quarter. We have here PRT. I suggest you pause this video and try solving until the end of the fourth quarter. Ganon din, same process lang din kung ano yung magiging last value mo dito sa third quarter, yun yung siyang magiging principal mo pagdating ng fourth quarter. After 10 seconds, tingnan natin kung tama yung sagot mo. So dito meron tayong 15,377.34 naka-multiply sa 0.05 and 3/12. You should arrive with an interest amounting to 192.22 pesos. Ito din pesos. So adding that to the starting value or to the principal value for the third quarter, we will arrive with 15,569.56. And for the fourth quarter, we have here 15,569.56. Imo-multiply natin sa 0.05 tsaka sa 3/12. This will lead us to a value of interest amounting to 194.62 pesos. I-add natin sa 15,569.56. This will result to 15,764.18 pesos. So at the end of 1 year, dahil compounded quarterly itong hiniram ni Jenny na pera, at the end of 1 year, ang magiging maturity value ng perang hiniram niya is 15,764.18. But wait, meron tayong mas pinaikling formula na hindi na natin kailangan pang dumaan per quarter. Pwedeng given tayo ng principal, ng rate, tsaka itong period, pwede na agad nating makuha directly itong amount na to. And that is by using the formula for compound amount. So, ibig sabihin itong compound amount, ito yung mga kabuuan na maturity value or future value if the given follows compound interest. So, actually kasi, yung future tsaka yung maturity value, mas gamit siya kapag simple interest. Pag compound interest yung pinag-uusapan natin, we will refer to the compound amount. Ito na yung total amount ng principal matapos siyang ma-compound ng ilang ulit given a certain interest rate. So, yan yung kanyang formula. Yung A natin, yan pa rin yung compound amount. Yung P ay yung principal. Yung I natin dito ay yung interest per compound period. Tapos yung N, compound period. Yun nga lang, may separate way tayo para makuha yung I. I is the annual interest rate divided by number of compounding periods per year. Tapos, itong N na magiging exponent natin, it is the number of compounding periods per year times the number of years, or NP. To better understand, gamitin natin tong formulang to sa mga nauna nating example. Recall natin yung example number 1 kanina. Diba, ang ginawa natin dito, kinuha muna natin yung interest per year, first year and second year. So dito, ang gagawin natin, diretso tayo sa second year. Ano yung magiging compound amount niya after 2 years. So again, isa-solve muna natin yung I. I is the annual rate divided by number of compounding periods. So ang rate natin dito ay 0.06. Ito yan. Ginawa nating decimal. Tapos, ang ibig sabihin ng compounding period, sa isang taon, ilang beses siyang kukuhanan ng compound interest. Di ba dito ay compound annually? Ibig sabihin ng compound annually, once lang per year. Kaya ang gagawin natin dito, over 1. Kasi isang beses lang sa isang taon. 0.06 over 1, that is 0.06. Next is the capital N. Ang ibig sabihin naman nito, ilang beses sa isang taon times kung ilang taon gagamitin yung compound interest na yon. So, ang ating given ay compounded annually, so ibig sabihin once a year lang. Ilang years? 2 years. Kaya ito ay 2. Therefore, our capital N here is 2. Gamitin natin ngayon yung formula. We have P times 1 plus I raised to the N. Ang principal amount natin is 10,000. We have 1 plus. Ang I natin ay 0.06. And then, ang N natin ay 2. This is 10,000 times 1.06 squared. Pag dinerecho natin to sa calculator natin, we will have a value of 11,236 pesos. Ibig sabihin, at the end of the second year, ang kanyang compound amount is 11,236 pesos. And if we're going to look back sa ating previous example 1, yung computation natin kanina, tama yung ating sagot. 11,236, pareho lang dun sa sagot natin kung ginamitan natin ng formula for compound amount. Next, i-recompute naman natin itong example 2. I suggest you keep a copy of the answer at the end of the fourth quarter. Ito ang ina-expect natin na sagot kung gagamitan natin ang sitwasyong ito ng formula ng compound amount. So again, isolve muna natin yung I. Ang I natin dito ay yung rate divided by compounding periods. Number of compound periods per year. So ang rate natin dito ay 0.05. Ngayon, ito ay compounded quarterly. Remember what I told you a while ago? Kapag compounded quarterly, 4 times a year. So ang number dito na ipapalit natin sa N, sa isang taon, 4 na beses siyang i-compound interest. Kaya ito ganito. And when we divide this, 0.05 divided by 4, this is 0.0125. Dito, hindi muna pwedeng mag-round off. Kailangan kopyahin mo lahat ng decimal number na ibibigay sa'yo ng calculator mo. So we have 0.0125. Again, do not round off yet. Next, we have here capital N. That is small n times T. Ibig sabihin, kung ilang times siya i-compound per year, that is 4, kasi nga 4 times a year. Tapos, isang taon lang ang ating tinutukoy, so times 1. Therefore, we have 4. So, our compound amount here is P, 1 plus I to the N. Ang principal natin is 15,000. 1 plus, ang interest natin dito ay 0.0125. Tapos, i-raise natin sa exponent na 4. Pag ito pinag-add, we will have 1.0125 raised to the 4th. Idiretso natin to sa calcu. We have 15,764.18. Ayan, dito, dahil final answer na, pwede na tayong mag-round off sa second decimal number. So, see, pareho pa rin yung naging sagot natin. Therefore, the compound amount after 1 year or after a year is 15,764.18. So that's it kung paano tayo mag-solve ng compound interest at compound amount. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video.